Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids, and in today's video, it's shard pulling time, everyone's favorite time of the week. The Summon Rush for Gnut has kicked off. Let's take a quick look at the event itself to see what we can see. I think the good news, there's good and bad news. Boom, boom. The rare and the epic. So good news is the rare is at 2150 points, which is what we predicted. So I think hopefully you've had, well, not that long, a few days to prepare for it, as much as one can prepare for a Summon Rush in a couple of days. Not much you can do, but that's sort of as expected. What is a surprise to me is that the epic has actually seen more point inflation. Here we go, 5,400. I'm pretty sure that the previous highest this has ever been was 5,000 for a fusion summon rush for the second sort of special reward. So this has actually gone up. It's definitely a worrying trend. It shows that Plarium are continuing along this concept of inflating the fusion costs. I would be worried that they could then come in next time and up the rare, right? That's what I would be scared about, especially because I don't think this epic is really that good. And getting this epic does not allow you to really skip the rest of the fusion, right? You still have to get, well, you can skip a few of the easier events with this epic, but you still need to get, of course, the Void epic. And the Void rares to fuse the Void epic are from, well, all the hard events, right? So there is that. In terms of the other rewards, pretty standard. I mean, some energy, immortal soulstone. Yeah, nothing too special here. I will say as well that, you know, an epic skill tome, 200 coins a barrel, and 1 rank 5 chicken are pretty terrible rewards going up to this guy. Like, the barrel's good for what it is, but that's about it. Like, legendary skill tomes are beyond this. So I kind of feel like you either stop at this rare or you go all the way up, grab the Lego tomes and the feast as well. And I don't know. Let me know. Is anyone going past the rare? I am curious. We are not going to go past it today. But we're going to go in and pull actually quite a nice event for me, because I do not have any of these 3 legendaries. For me, Tyrant, least exciting, but he's a solid champ, right? Protecting and the AoE burn. I'm most excited, I would say, probably for Snickdrak, because he is such a nice Hydra champion. I think he's just a really fun champ. And then Korrigar, I think, is really good as well. I don't know why he's looking over there. What's happening on that side of the screen? You know, I haven't moved him. Snickdrak is looking the right way. Tyrant's looking the right way. Korrigar. Someone just walked past with a box of chicken nuggets. He's like, hey, hang on a second. Give me some of them nugs. All right, let's go. Let's pull. We got 29 sacred shards. Oh, I should also mention for you, right? Because next weekend is 2x sacred shards. And you're going to have to do that if you want to do the fusion as well, unless you're ridiculously lucky in your pulls. You're going to want to probably save some sacred shards for that. For me, it's the opposite. I don't want to spend any void shards because I'm getting close to, you know, a guaranteed void champion. So I really want to save those. Whereas with sacreds, I've got absolutely tons saved up because I skipped the last fusion. It's been great. Haven't pulled shards in forever. Well, let's pull right now. Let's do it. Here we go. Come to Daddy Snickdrak. Okay, or an epic. We've got an epic. It's Gory. Oh, I'm sorry. Gory. He has the 3 hits at random, each hit placing a freeze. Formerly the best freeze champion for Fire Knight Hard. No longer. I mean, obviously, arguably, Carl was maybe a bit better, but yeah, unfortunately, you know, a 3-turn cooldown with triple hit freeze, not as good as Gnut, who has an A1 with triple hit freeze. So he has it every turn. It works with ally attack. Gory had his moment of fame. He looks badass too. It's kind of sad. And now he is once again faded into the distance. We have Baroth, the blood soaked. I don't think I've ever seen anyone really use this champion. He really is covered in a lot of blood. Like, I don't know. He tries. Right, that's a lot of work to get that blood all over your skin, but to get absolutely none on any of your arm. He's put it on his weapons as well. Like, you have to assume this guy has intentionally painted blood on himself, but not gotten it on his armor. But then he did put some on his weapons just to try to make himself look scary. And when you realize the amount of effort he put in to creating this appearance, he becomes actually quite a lot less scary and just someone who seems a bit vain, to be honest. Let's go again. Number 3, it's an epic. Okay, we've got one more shot after this. Deacon Armstrong, actually a brilliant epic. People would be very happy about that if they pulled him. Obviously, the speed aura. The turn meter manipulation is very good with the extra turn. The AoE decreased defense and leech. Brilliant, brilliant champion. Right, final sacred. Let's do it. Do we get gold? We do. We got gold. We got... No freaking way. Oh my god. Let's go. Well, I didn't expect that. Oh my god, that's huge. We got Rotos the Lost Groom. What? This is one of my most wanted champions. Well, that came out of nowhere. Oh my... Okay, I have to rethink everything, my whole life. I have to re-gear now my entire roster to get some of my best gear on Rotos. Holy moly, okay. Wow, that's insane. The reason that is so insane to me, we just barely did it, guys. We barely managed to pull a Sifi before pulling a Rotos, which is insane. I've been playing this game for almost 3 years now. Yeah, coming up on 3 years in a 3 or so months, I think. We got Sifi before we got Rotos. But yeah, now we've got the Sifi, we've got the combo with the Rotos, the Lost Groom. That is huge. This guy is so insanely good for arena and just in general. Big part of what makes him so strong, he has this passive, which is going to help him stay alive, right? Can't take more than half of his max HP in a single hit and gives him an extra turn. That lets him pop off. This hit hits insanely hard. Such a hard-hitting move with the ignore 60% defense. Does so much damage. Extra turn if he kills an enemy. And then he can steal enemy max HP, which again makes him very tanky. So he just sort of ramps up. There's only a 2-turn cooldown as well, and he's got that 25% chance of extra turn on his A1. It means even if you lock him out with a lockout champion, he could just proc his extra turn and go straight into his A2 and start really ramping up his HP, and it becomes very, very difficult then to deal with him. His base stats are actually not great. He's got good attack and crit damage and even resistance, funny, but his base speed sucks and his base HP is pretty bad. I think he's one of those champs where you actually run like flat HP rings, gives him more damage than flat attack rings because his damage scales on HP and attack. Really interesting. I'm gonna, well, that's the rest of my day is researching Rotos. I'm gonna have to wait, obviously, for clan versus clan in a week and a half to book him up. He really needs to be booked. It's like 40% damage on his A3. That's so much damage comes from books. 30% on his A2. He really needs books, but that's massive. Wow. I hope you guys have the same sort of luck as me, because that was just absolutely insane. Right, while we're feeling lucky, you know what? Let's do one Void Shard. Let's do one. Let's do one, which is going to push us another 120 points in the Summon Rush. It's a rare. Okay. Is it the new rare? No, it's a Renegade. Also one that people would like to pull, I suppose, because of the cooldown decrease. Really opens up a lot of fun teams right there. But that's cool. Summon Rush leaves us very, very close. Just crack a few greens and I can grab the rare and just get going. But that's that. That is insane. What luck we have. Oh, wow. Okay. Sifi and Rotos are now mine. Something I really didn't expect anytime soon, as much as, 1 or 2 months ago. Look, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Good luck with your Gnut pulls. Again, reminder, you may want to save those sacred shards for next week. I would imagine you might need about 8, approximately 8 sacred shards next week, or make up for it in fragment fusions or, the permanent fusions, whatever. Just looking into that, you can obviously, actually it's less than 8. Sorry, I must have calculated this properly on the video. It's about 6 or 7, because you should save up these guys, right, and fuse them up during champion chase next week. So literally 1 week from today, that is when you fuse your epics, and that will help you with the champion chase next week and limit the amount of shards you need to save up. So guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for the luck you gave me, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.